Well, it's a commodity market, so to stand out, you need a good brand to do that. That needs a reputation, and then suddenly there are questions about what's in your product.
And there were stories that had been circulating that there were chemicals in the product,
like
in
linalool.
The
It's an ingredient that goes into a cockroach insecticide.
Yeah, you don't want to be consuming that.
Exactly. The very idea sends shivers down anyone's spine.
And so if you go back up the food chain of this story, is the problem that the company didn't address those issues as effectively as it should have? And if they had, they wouldn't be looking at the kind of earnings reports they got.
Exactly. This news broke on, was it October 1st or something like that, when they were first accused of this. They then responded in January with what they said was an independent lab test. An independent lab? What's that? Is it FDA
but listen,
approved?
Look, linalool is found in many fruits, Takeda blueberry, etc. I mean, they're saying that these are naturally occurring compounds. They're not, just because they were in some of those things we talked about doesn't mean that they themselves are the problem, but they could have done more, I guess, at the time.
They just took a long time to respond. Exactly.
Exactly. And then also in the CEO statement, he towards the end starts talking. I mean, there's exclamation points in the statement. That tells you all you need to know. But he says the personality of the word LaCroix, coupled with the awesome experience of its essence and taste, is unique. Would you trade away that la-la feeling? No way. They shout, "We just love our LaCroix." You don't usually see this kind of language at anything that's been vetted by a PR team.
Well, talk about drinking too much of the Kool-Aid. I think he's clearly doing that. But basically, he's had plenty of time to respond to this. They've dragged their feet. They thought this was going to get swept under the carpet. It's not. One has to remember the power of word of mouth. This got out in October. People were already chattering about it. This was a cool brand that was consumed by people who thought they knew what they were doing, and now suddenly they're hearing these types of things.
Did he do more harm? So the issue about October and what was in the drinks, did he do more harm than good by responding in this way months after the fact that now has people saying, what is really going on at this company?
Well, now I'm going to dig deeper and I want to know more. I think, the most important thing about crisis is you respond to it. Now, typically what companies do is they deny it, but then what they foolhardily do, they delay it. And the company's clearly delayed this by months.